Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is part 2 of my little cart series, and I wanted to talk in this video about cart handles. If you're going to make your own cart, you're going to need a handle for it. This is an original Fairbanks Morris 3-horsepower engine on its original Fairbanks cart, and you can see that these handles are just a bent piece of metal, stock that they bent around, and it's connected to the cart. It's got an eye loop down there on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get over here on this side and see if you can see it any better. It's just got a loop that they looped around, and you slide it on the axle. And that's how Fairbanks Morris made their cart handles. And that seems like it's pretty much standard for the industry. Let me walk over here to this John Deere, and you're going to see that it's pretty much the same thing. Manufacturers made the loops that go around the axle. Then it's just a regular piece of stock metal, and goes back around and hooks on. This is a Baker Monitor engine. This is an original handle. It has the wood grips on it. They take this off, and wood with some cast iron joints there, and it goes down. It attaches to the axle with a pin coming out like that. This handle actually works really well, believe it or not. The wooden handle. What I like about it, all these handles and the ones, I suppose the ones that are on the Fairbanks and the John Deere, is that it's got these handles are around enough where you can grab them, get some strength in grabbing onto them, and be able to pull the engine around. The problem with the original handles, like what's on the Fairbanks over there, is that, to me, sometimes when you're trying to get a grip and you want to grab this thing and pull it, it's just not very comfortable. So the John Deere is the same way. This is a Shop Dog Sam cart, and the way he chose to build his carts and make them is he put those little tabs out there. See if I can get a good close-up of it. Somewhere. Right there. So it's a little stock piece of metal with a hole drilled into it, and you put your handle in, put a pin in it. See if this has any better. Not really, but I think you get the point. And then it's welded to the axle. That works very well. It allows you to get some good leverage on the axle and turn it around. Shop Dog Sam also made his carts with just the metal, like the John Deere and the Fairbanks. I added this spring on it. Spring makes it a lot more comfortable to be able to grab it, and this is an old exhaust spring off of an engine that I had saved, and it allows you to grab it and be able to pull and get some height on it. This is a Jim White cart, like we discussed earlier, and you can see that he has just the metal going across here, and he also did the same thing, type connection to the axle that is on the Shop Dog Sam cart, which they work very well. It makes it handles a lot easier to take on and off if you load them in the trailer and need to move them around or what have you. This is a Dave Radius cart, and his handle is a T-type. It's not a loop like the other one. That works very well, and he mounts his to the axle kind of the same way, with a piece of stub out there and a hole drilled through it. So all these work well. I have no complaints about them. What I choose to do is, when I get my carts, try to find some way to make them where you can get a good grip on them and grab them. And back to toot my own horn category. If you got something small, it's easy to move around, or you don't have to fuss with a handle, you always put a piece of rope on it. In this particular instance, in this cart, it works very well. So if you're making your own cart, and you're going to think about how am I going to make a handle, how am I going to attach it, those are some ways you can do it from these professional cart makers and from the original manufacturers. So I hope this helps you out when you're making your cart, and or if you're going to modify one you have, and we can take them to the show and be able to move them around and make it comfortable, not hurt ourselves. Okay, everybody, I hope this helped you. If you have a better idea or a comment, please leave it down in the comments below. We can share this information and help somebody out. Thanks.